Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Just a quick, if you can just, okay, the sound check. Just say loud and clear or can hear me. Back on the hard stuff tonight, purity. Just wait for an okay sound check and then I'll start. Can't see anything so far. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry to hear that, David. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, sound okay, sound okay. Good morning, sound good. Good evening, sound good. Okay. All positive. Excellent. So welcome to take 2 of Nugget 48. Thanks, Luna. I tried yesterday from a different location. I tested it. It seemed to be working fine, and then at the time it just blanked. I just couldn't get any signal out. So my apologies. I did my best, but so we're back in the usual location tonight. Back to normality. Rising Crane Center T. So 48. That means instead of the last nugget being Wednesday, it is now going to be Thursday. So Tai Chi Nugget 50 will be on Thursday. I'm not sure yet whether we're going to do tomorrow's one on Zoom or whether we should stick to YouTube for the last couple. I know we don't get many people joining us on Zoom. We get a lot more people joining us on YouTube. So I want you to comment, please. If you want one more Zoom class tomorrow, I'm happy to do it. So you guys can vote. If, however, you want, the last one, number 50, is going to be here on YouTube. But I just want you guys to tell me whether you want one more Zoom class or not. We have a couple of more movements to learn of the Dao Yin exercise, which I promised to get through before the final or by the final lesson. Stick to YouTube, okay? One vote for YouTube. No problem, Mike. Happy in either place. Finish Dao Yin. Yeah, we'll finish Dao Yin. I've promised we'll finish the Dao Yin, and we will. YouTube is good, especially if it means more of us attend. Zoom tomorrow will be good. YouTube. So far, votes are mainly for YouTube. Okay. So that's fine. YouTube pref. That's pretty clear majority. So we will do the last 3 nuggets on YouTube. Okay, well, it's pretty clear. The thing I liked about the Zoom, rather, did I say Zoom? Did I say it right or wrong? The thing I like about the Zoom one is the when I can correct people and we can see people pick up some corrections, that's kind of gratifying. But I think more people prefer the YouTube, so we'll stick to that. It's fine. Either. Fine then. Okay, YouTube tomorrow. Let's do our warm-up now. We're going to quick warm-up. Then we get... that's a good one, David. No problem, no problem. The difference between the YouTube and the Zoom is Zoom, we can see each other. YouTube's one-way traffic, so that's why. David, you're in our academy. There's a Zoom class every Friday included in your academy membership. You just go in the site, click the link, and it will pop up for you. And then if you want me to correct you and help you out with anything, that's all included. That's on Friday nights. Right, so what was I saying? Today's lesson, now we're back. Right, Nugget 48. Quick warm-up, quick run through the 8 form. Then we're going to break down the next movement of the Dao Yin. Then we're going to go through the whole Dao Yin sequence, including the new movements. So that's a pretty intense one. But I aim to get through the set by Thursday, and that's what we're going to do. So let's all warm up together. evening, everybody. Let's start with some wrists. Try and get your fingers, wrists, and forearms loose, floppy. And do the same thing with the elbow joint, upper arms, shoulders. Okay, now take the weight onto the balls of the feet. Bounce up and down. Just shake everything out. Release the tension. Make your body like a spring. Keep the crown of the head lifted up. Okay, now do some rotation. Turn from the hips. Okay, one leg forward and shifting front to back. And the other way, the other leg forward. Okay, we'll do the 8 Qigong from here. Next one, stretch a little further, forwards, backwards. Upwards. Straight elbows, press up to the balls of the feet. Bite the teeth together. Downward stretch. And one final time. 2 dragons swim to sea. In breath. Out. 2 tigers hiding in the cave. In breath. Out. Shoot a rocket to the sky. In breath. Out. Pause to breathe in. Search the bottom of the well. Breathe out. Scoop the moon from the water. In breath. Out. In. Out. Lift the head to press the sky. In breath. 3 levels fall to the floor. Out breath. In breath. Picking up a goat. Out breath. Finish. Okay, shake out. Now we're going to go through the 8 Tai Chi form. I'm just going to get the music. If we've got new people joining us, or if you're watching this video afterwards, the 8 Qigong that I've just demonstrated is available on the Thinkific. There's a link below. There's a completely free course, all of the movements, breathing, diagrams, everything you need. And the next set we're going to learn, the 8 Tai Chi, is also available on that site. Complete breakdowns. Or you can wade through 50 hours of YouTube video. Or you can get it all on the site. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mirror you. You know, ready position. Commencing form. Pulsing with you. Brush knee push. Hop the wild horses, mate. Wave hands like clouds. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Grasping the bird's tail. Walk off. Roll back. Press. Push down. Turn. Cross hands. Close and forward. Okay, there is the Tai Chi 8 posture form. Now in the nugget, we're just doing that once. And of course you can go back and watch the old videos, but I'd suggest if you have a daily practice of Tai Chi for health, for relaxation, 20 minutes is the recommended minimal dose. So you need to repeat that set a few times. You know, you can do it once, it will take you whatever that is, 3 or 4 minutes. But if you did it a few times, you would get much more into it, much more into the movements. It's a bit like meditation. You know, the first few minutes you sit down, the mind's all over the place, and then it calms, and then you're into kind of quality practice. It's the same with the Tai Chi. If you need to do that set a bunch of times, the first couple is just really getting the kinks out, and then you'll start getting into it, and then you'll get more benefit from it. So this is just a short video, and we've got more stuff to cover, a short lesson. We've got more stuff to cover, so I'm not going to repeat it a load of times. But if you're serious about getting the Tai Chi benefits, I would suggest at least 3 times, And then if you have any questions on that, please just drop them now before we get onto the Daoyin exercises. We will get through the entire Daoyin set. Of course, if you want much more detail, go on the Academy. There's a course. The Daoyin's broken down in much more detail than I'm going to have a chance to do it here. Also, I'll include the poems, my translation, the audio tracks, and the manual with the pictures. So that's all available in the link below. Just go onto the page, on the Tai Chi page, and then click the Daoyin exercises. I don't think I've got any questions coming through, so I'm going to carry on going through that. Okay. On our last nugget, which seems like a long time ago, we were doing the Daipan, the pan bird spreading its wings. We were going to the sides and to the front. I know we did the lifting up the millstone was the last one. Lifting up, number 5. So we've done the first 5. So today we do number 6, which is the push open the window, look at the moon. No more questions coming through, nothing? Okay, so I'm just going to carry on with the new movement then. There is a step which is called a resting stance. Now this is new and it's also challenging. So I'm going to break it down and you guys are going to try it together. Now we've got 2 versions, which is one is the full resting step and one is a regression. If you have bad knees or bad hips and you can't sit down easily, then I'll show you an easier version. However, if you have normal, okay mobility in your hips and you can't get into this position, it's probably you're not doing the stance right. It's probably a matter of figuring out where the feet go, where the thighs press together, where the knee of the opposite leg should go. And once all those pieces fall into place, you should find you can sit down. If you've got arthritic hips or something like that, then don't. I'll show you an easier version. But I'm just going to go over the stance now. So I want you guys to follow me. Just going to do it from a parallel stance to start with, and then I'll do it as we do it in the Daoyin set, but I'm only going to look at the feet first of all, okay? You can mirror me. Shift your weight across to your left leg. Pick up your right leg and step behind your left leg, so you're crossing back. Now here's the important thing. My knee can't be here. It must be all the way through. It must be on this side of the leg, not this side of the leg. Otherwise, it won't work. So step through and make sure the knee is on this side, not this side, okay? So shift the weight. One of the ways to make sure the leg steps through further is to make sure you're bending this leg. Because if I stand up tall, see where my leg goes to. If I sit down more, my leg will naturally go through further. Can you see that? Now, I want you to make sure your thighs are pressed together. That is this a gripping force. So you step behind and you're also gripping. I want you to pinch your thighs together. So you're twisting and gripping. That's the next step. Let's do that again. So shift the weight. Make sure this leg is bent. Pick the foot up. Step behind and grip and twist. Now this knee wants to press into the calf. So if you just put your hand on the outside of your calf in this area, okay, this is where your knee is going to go. Watch me one time. Don't try to follow yet. Just watch me one time. My knee needs to press to here. So I bend this, I pick this up, I step through, make sure they're pressing tight. I'm twisting so that when I sit down, I'm in a cross-legged position. My knee is on this side. I'm sitting like, this is called a rest step because I can have a rest here. I'm just resting on my heel. My back foot is on the ball of the foot. Okay? If my knee is here and I try to, and you find this kind of thing happening, that's why. You need to be tight together. There's a twist, there's a force. This heel is off the ground and this knee is pressing tightly into the side of your calf. When you come up, you're going to make sure your back is straight. So you're not going to come up by going forwards. Imagine that piece of string on the top of your head is lifting you up. Okay, everyone's going to try with me. Shift your weight. Make sure this leg is bent. Pick this leg up. Make sure the knee comes all the way through and make sure that there's no space between your legs. Looking at it from the side, this is wrong. They must be pressed tight. Now sit down so that you're resting. When you come up, your head stays up and you stand with a straight back. Try that a couple of times. Now, this is where I get all the messages. I've fallen over. Help. Somebody call an ambulance. Give me some feedback. Anyone managed to sit down? Anyone managed to rest step? i.e. you're sitting down like you feel like you're having a little rest. Nobody's typing, so either you're all stuck or you've all got it. Okay. Give me some feedback, guys. Not quite. Managed it. Cramp. Works for me. Yes, managed it. Okay, then stuck and very wobbly. Okay. Bit of a cheat as I've done before. Yeah, fair enough, Ron. Fair enough. Okay, so needs a bit of work. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a new movement and it's a challenge. But I just wanted to see, I want some feedback so I know what to concentrate on. Are you sitting on your heel? No, you're actually sitting on it. But your weight, yeah, you're completely sitting down. There's no effort. There might be some effort in terms of your mobility, your flexibility, but there's no effort in terms of strength. You're literally just sitting down and having a rest. Does knee stay in? Is that thigh or tight, Suzanne? I can't quite understand your question. Does knee stay in? Is it thigh? If it's thigh, no. It should be pressing onto the side of your calf. Your knee should be pressing onto your calf. It's not like your twisted step. It's called a resting step. So if you can clarify that question, and then Catherine, sat down okay, then stuck and very wobbly. In that case, what I want you to do, Catherine, is after you sit down, before you go up, how shall I say this tactfully, tighten your glutes, squeeze your butt cheeks together. And that way you activate the glutes and that should take the wobble out and help you to come up straight. So next time, sit at the bottom, activate the glutes, come up. Yes, okay, so knee does not push through. It's all the way through, Susanna. I'm not quite sure I understand your question. It pushes all the way through, yes. Thigh, no, it's past the thigh. It's all the way past. It's all the way through. It's, look. Okay, steady, ladies. I'm about to show my legs. Easy. And I apologise for this, guys. Right. And that's pretty clear, right? I think that's pretty clear. It's maybe not the most elegant picture in the world, but I think that clarifies it pretty well. Okay? Is it possible my thighs are too big for this? Mm-mm. No, you've got to figure out where to step. It's a matter of where does your foot go. My thighs are pretty big. Thanks, Suzanne. Your knee is on the floor. No, it's not on the floor. It's not on the floor. My weight is here. My weight is on this heel. For my next trick, smooth trousers help. Why do you think I wear silkies, Leslie? Okay, now I want you to practice it on the other side. Pick up, kick back. Knee must be all the way through. Heel is off the ground, resting step. Knee is off the floor, back is straight. Now before you come up, tighten your glutes. Make your core strong and lift from the top of the head. Try that a couple of times. I'm wearing shorts and it's painful. Maybe wax your legs next time, Richard. I wish this was Zoom, guys. I'd love to see this. You're taking all the fun out of it for me. Just got to use my imagination. Me too. Don't like to admit. Yeah, I take it that was Gordon, not your good lady. Is everyone trying it? Because the reason I'm giving you time is because I need you to get that step before we put the hands and the feet together. Sorry. I did it. It's the foot position. Yes, yes, and yes. It's almost always the foot position. You can maybe reverse engineer it. Hurts my left knee a bit. Take care. Take care. You can reverse engineer it like this. That way you can figure out where your step needs to be. Okay. Wobbling madly. Yeah, Barnaby, that's okay. Don't worry. It will come. You'll get stronger. You will get stronger. It's a good exercise for that. Okay. Now the movement is pushing the window, looking up at the moon. So the fingers of both hands point the same direction. One palm is directly over the other. Imagine pushing open a window and looking, gazing up. Imagine you're gazing up at the moon. Okay, on the other side, pushing both hands. It's the same time. It's not like those of you that have learned Fair Lady Weave shuttles. It's not that. It's two-handed push. The fingers go across, look. And they're both pushing the same way, and I'm pushing upwards, and I'm looking up at the moon. This side, gazing up at the moon. This side, gazing up at the moon. Don't have one hand forward, one hand back. Both hands together. Both hands together, gazing up at the moon. Everyone get that? Okay, so press and gaze up at the moon. Press and gaze up at the moon. So your eyes looking upwards. All right. Now we put it all together, okay? Bring the hand up the side. My hips still face the front. And I'm doing that twist, that rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to step back with my left foot. 7, 8. Now I'm in a bow and arrow stance. My right foot is pointing forwards. My left foot is pointing sideways. So I'm making a T. This is a stretch for your ankle. See that? Let's do that again. Look to your left hand. Then look to your right hand. This foot is flat on the floor because it's an ankle stretch, okay? Then you're going to pivot the foot on the ball of the foot. This is the bit that you've learned. You're going to shift the weight across, pick your leg up, step behind, and as you sit down, you're pushing open the window and you're looking up at the moon, gazing at the moon. I'm slightly leaning. It's correct to slightly lean on this one. Not too much. You shouldn't be way over, but there's a slight lean. Okay, make sure you tighten the glutes. Keep the back nice and straight. I'm twisting my little finger side round. I step back and I make that T shape again. Again, ankle stretch. Front foot's turned in. Now adjust the foot. So now your feet are parallel. Bring the hands in. Do your step. And you need to coordinate the sitting down with the opening the window, gazing up at the moon. From the side, both the hands are pointing the same way. To finish, just bring your hands down, up in line with your shoulders as the feet come together, and then drop. Okay, of course that's more challenging than the previous movement, so you may very well not get that on your first attempt, but that's fine. As long as you understand what to do. And the hips. Don't worry about the hips. If you can sit in the step, Suzanne, your hips are right. Wow. new stretch. Yeah? Was that a challenge for you guys? It's difficult. Okay. For those of you that have... I should have said this first, right? I'm sorry. I should have said this first. If you have like arthritis or, you physically can't do the movement, then all you do... Same thing, but instead of sitting all the way down, you just bend your knees a little. So you can do the same exercise, just bend your knees a little bit. That's okay. So do it at your level. The reason I try to get you to sit all the way down first is because what tends to happen in the classes is people who could definitely do it settle for not doing it because they go, I can't do that, so I won't do that. Now, as I said, if you have like arthritic hips or there's a reason why there's a sharp pain or something, don't try, okay. But yeah, it's difficult, it's wobbly, okay, tough, get stronger, stretch. Yeah, that's how we get better. That's the meaning of Kung Fu, right? Kung Fu, practice, and you'll get it. However, be sensible. If you have an injury or there's a reason why you physically can't do the movement, then please use the regression where you just step behind, bend the knees a little bit. Okay? We'll need to watch this one a few times, many times as it takes. Hurt left knee. What, just now, David? Oh, is that why you've been? Is that why you've been off? I hope you didn't mean you hurt your left knee just doing that. Oh, you're just now doing it. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm going to show you it with the breathing now. Okay, and it's 2 breaths. In breath, out breath. In breath as you step, out breath. Go with me. In breath, out breath. In breath as you step, out breath as you sit. In breath as you come up, out breath. In breath as you step behind, out breath as you sit. In breath as you come up. So I'm going to do it as a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, step. 5, 6, 7, 8, sitting. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh dear, sorry to read that, David. Hope it put some ice on it, and don't try to go low when you're learning the movement now. Just do it high. Use the high variety, okay? Right, let's do it together with the breathing. And don't sit down if it hurts your leg. So push open the window, look up at the moon. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 1, pivot. 2, 3, 4, out. 5, 6, 7, 8. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet together. Out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pivot. 1, 2, step behind. 3, 4. Out breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. After you've done that twice on each side, you breathe in. You breathe out. Okay. Hope that's okay for you guys. That's probably as much detail as we can get through in one lesson. But we'll go through the exercise. We've got time to go through it once from the beginning and doing those 6 movements. So we'll finish on the push open the window, look at the moon. We do that twice to each side. Twice to each side. Any feedback or questions before we go on with that? That's how we'll finish tonight. We'll do the 1 exercise through from the beginning to that number 6. Which means we have 2 left, which also means we have 2 nuggets left. Questions? Okay, I'm going to just start them. Please start with your hands to the dantian, tongue to the roof of the mouth. In breath. Out breath. Remember, this exercise is crucial for regulating the breath to the count. There should be no pauses, no holding of the breath. Close. Step out with your right foot now. Close. Push the boat along with the current. Breathe in. Out. Let's come back. Keep breathing to the count. Other side. In. Out. Back to the middle. This is holding the sun and moon on the shoulder pole. In breath. Out breath. Now we do the pine bird spreading its wings. Side. Point the toe. In breath. Out breath. Now we step forwards. Lift your heels, straighten your front knee. Repeat, side. Forwards. Lifting up the millstone. So this is a wide step. Keep your back straight. Step out with the other foot. Wide step. Keep your back straight. Don't lean forwards. Keep up. Okay, new one. Push open the window, look up at the moon. In breath. Out breath. In breath as you step. Out breath as you sit. In breath. Out breath. Remember to look up at the moon. The last one, little bit different timing. Breathe in as you sit this time. And then come back. 1, 2, 7, 8, and then that's the next move. So just hands in for a moment. Take a minute. Okay, we're gonna shake out. Okay, how did that go, guys? So that's the most difficult, challenging movement in the sequence. So we got through that today. So we're going to do the next movement tomorrow. Oh, great. I'm glad. Thanks, guys. The next movement tomorrow is dusting against the wind. It's like you're brushing dust off of your coat. That's one we're going to do tomorrow. Also, that there's more detail about which meridians are affected and which points you're concentrating on and which organs. So, for example, the lifting up the millstone regulates the stomach and spleen and how it ties in with Chinese medicine and so on. So if you want that kind of, we won't have time to do all that, but again, that's all on the course as well. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget, guys, those of you that are able to support, the course link is below. Get more detail and more info on that. But tomorrow we will do brushing the dust against the wind. So that's it for today. Thank you. Appreciate it. You will do really well by the sound of it. I wish I could see you, see. This is why. I know you guys voted for YouTube, but I don't know if you're just sitting there on your keyboards or whether you're really joining in. I know you are really. I know you are really. Okay, so I will see you guys. Same time, same back channel. We're on YouTube tomorrow. Again. Thank you very much and have a good one.